the number one in Smash. The lovely garlic-eating thick boy, Wario has been my main man in Smash since he debuted in Brawl, a master of the aerial game, the art of the shoulder, and the science of flatulence. He will impose fear on his opponents by controlling the air, tackling the ground, and just being an overall pain in the ass. If you are interested in learning how to play Sir Flatulence Incarnate, then take a seat, grab a snack, and learn. I will be going over everything Wario has to offer. And from this, you will hopefully learn how to kick ass and chew garlic flavored gum. And see how disgusting that sounds? There is no risk of running out of it. So let's get started. Here is my guide to learn how to play Wario in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Wario is a short heavyweight with great air mobility and mediocre ground mobility. In detail, he is shorter than Mario and taller than Ness and Lucas, but is somehow as heavy as Ike and Ridley. His walk speed is the 10th lowest in the game at a value of 0.889, and his running speed is not that great with a value of 1.65. His run speed is equal to that of the run speed of both Luigi and Lucas, which is not very fast, indicating that Wario's strength is not the ground game. But his air mobility, on the other hand, is incredible. His max airspeed has a total value of 1.271, making it the 8th highest in the entire game, outperforming speed demons like Zero Suit Samus, Greninja, and even Captain Falcon. And his aerial acceleration, that being how quickly he reaches max speed, is the second highest in the entire game, only beaten by Jigglypuff. So with all this taken into account, it's pretty clear that Wario is a serious threat in the air, and his considerable weight will make sure he doesn't lose the stage anytime soon. Time to get into the real meat of any character, the movesets. Let's start with the basics. Wario's jab is a standard 1-2 punch. It comes out on frame 8 and deals 10.8% damage. Among jabs, it is actually one of the worst in the game. It's one of the slowest with considerable high cooldown. It's unsafe on block and not very efficient as an out of shield option or a combo breaker, thanks to its high startup for a jab. In short, don't use it. Wario's down tilt is a low finger poke. It comes out on frame 5 and deals 4.8% damage. Honestly speaking, this is one of Wario's best ground attacks. It's fast, mostly safe, and puts on a lot of shield pressure. If the opponent keeps shielding it, it will eventually poke through, allowing Wario to start putting on the pressure. If they try to avoid or challenge the down tilt, no worry. Its considerably low cooldown will allow Wario to follow up with a nair, fair, or F tilt, reminding the opponents that you still have stage control. And at high percent, down tilt to dash attack is a true kill confirm. F tilt is an epic slap. It comes out on frame 12, deals 15.6% damage, and kills most characters at around 110% by the ledge. It's a big meaty slap with a rather large hitbox, and for a kill move, comes out pretty damn fast. It's a great spacing tool and excellent after a bait, since it will catch many players off guard. However, do be wary on when and where to use, because 25 frames of cooldown will leave Wario open for a seriously hard punish. Overall, it's a great kill option at higher percents, but hands down, what I consider to be without a doubt Wario's best tilt is his up tilt. This comes out on frame 8 and deals 7.2% in damage. What makes it so great is that it can combo into itself, into all of Wario's other aerials, and best of all, into Waft. sending the enemy into the blast zone rather quickly. And with only 9 frames of cooldown, it is very safe against most moves. The only downside to this fantastic move is that it lost its intangibility frames that it had in Smash 4. But seeing what it can do now, I say it's a worthy trade. Wario's dash attack is his iconic shoulder bash from the Wario Land games. It comes out on frame 5, deals 13.2% damage, and can kill Pichu, the lightest character in the game, at 112% from center stage with no DI, and can kill Bowser, the heaviest character in the game, at 165% from center stage with no DI. This is a superb burst option. Frame 5 is insanely fast for a kill move, which gives it the ability to interrupt the opponent's attack and completely intersect their neutral. However, do use in moderation, because if you heavily rely on it, your opponent will be ready to punish it since it does have a massive cooldown window. Now let's get onto his aerials. This is without a shadow of a doubt where Wario truly shines. His neutral air is a quick spin followed by a body slam. This move comes out on frame 4, and when both hits connect, they deal a combined total of 13.2% damage. A simply stellar move, and what I have to say may just be Wario's best attack. It's his best thing in neutral, being faster than dash attack, safe on block, thanks to its low cooldown and ability to cross up. Fantastic out of shield option, and the best thing about it, a phenomenal combo starter. At low percents, it can combo into every aerial, including into itself, and also into up tilt and even up smash. At mid percents, the second hit can still combo into neutral air, forward air, and back air, and also into waft, which is of course a kill confirm. At high percents, Nair will continue to combo into fair, up air, and bear if the opponent DIs in or doesn't DI at all. Forward air is a big old kick, comes out on frame 5 and deals 8.4% in damage. A fast move, great for shield poking and pressure thanks to its very low landing lag of only 6 frames and ability to cross up. But it's best used for combos. More specifically, you can link multiple fairs onto each other to push the opponent off the stage, making it also great for edge guarding. Wario's back air is a giant fat king noggin of a backwards headbutt. It comes out on frame 9 and deals 14.4% damage. Without a doubt, Wario's best aerial attack to kill with. Doing so against Bowser at 156% at center stage with no DI, and against Pichu at 106% from center stage with no DI. It serves as a great spacing tool thanks to Wario's amazing airspeed and its ability to put a lot of shield pressure. Up air is the move that lets you know that Wario is happy and he knows it. He just claps his hands. The "if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands" comes out on frame 8 and deals 15.6% of damage. This is easily Wario's best juggling move, and it's all thanks to the high damage and low knockback this move has. You can link multiple of these for some serious damage, and it can true combo to a waft at mid percents. If playing on stages with platforms, you can put some serious pressure if the opponent is shielding on a platform. And with only 9 frames of landing lag, not many moves will be able to punish it. And now Wario's last aerial. Down air, a drill-like spin designed to pierce the heavens. It comes out on frame 9 and deals 14.1% damage if all hits connect. This is easily Wario's worst aerial attack, but that is not saying much, since it's still a very good move. The biggest drawback for this move is its lack of combo potential and high landing lag. 19 frames of landing lag makes it a very risky move to use. It can leave you open for a serious punish. It still has its very good uses though. For example, it's a fantastic move to edge guard thanks to its high knockback, and the angle of knockback will ensure that the opponent does not make it back on stage. Or if you really want to, you can fast fall it off stage to avoid connecting the last hit, which results in a semi-spike. However, since pulling this off requires some serious precision, I wouldn't really rely on it that often. However, I would rely on down air when dealing with Ryu and Ken, because this move simply eviscerates that damn focus attack. Now we move on to Wario's worst arsenal, his smash attacks. The reason they are the worst is simply because they have almost no usage. This is thanks to their high startup and cooldown. For example, Wario's forward smash is a massive backhanded punch. It comes out on frame 18 and has over 30 frames of cooldown lag, making it a terrible move to just throw out in neutral. Although this attack is a powerful kill move, eliminating Bowser at 106% from center stage with no DI, and Pichu at 67% from center stage with no DI, the problem is the speed. Frame 18 is reactable, and over 30 frames of cooldown is a massive window for the enemy to break in and punish you for it. Honestly speaking, I say the only good time to use F smash is after a shield break. Now on to another shitty smash attack. Wario's down smash is a breakdown like spin, becomes active on frame 8 and deals 15.6% damage at sweet spot. At low percent, there is no reason to use this move since it's unsafe on hit. Save it for higher percents. Bad move for neutral, very punishable, and not very rewarding since it kills very late, especially with many other better kill options Wario has. Stay away from down smash. Now for the final smash. Attack, up smash. This is a super massive noggin designed to launch upwards. The hitbox activates at frame 11 and deals 20.4% damage. This is Wario's best smash attack, and that's thanks to two attributes. The first being the hitbox size. Look at this! This is as big as K. Rool. And second, the move makes Wario intangible. That's right, from frames 8 to 14, Wario's head becomes intangible. These two attributes combining into one up smash makes one superb anti-air, albeit kinda risky due to its relatively high cooldown. Now onto throws. Wario's grab comes out on frame 8, and unlike most characters, his grab is active for 3 frames instead of 2. His pummel is the finger poke of doom and deals 2% damage per hit. Now onto the actual throws. His forward throw is a butt slam and deals 14.4% damage. His back throw is 3 swings followed by a back throw. Kinda redundant. It deals 8.4% damage. Both forward throw and back throw function the same, to throw your opponent off the stage and gain stage control. Unfortunately, none of them are reliable kill throws. His down throw, Wario sits on the enemy for some 13.2% damage. To keep it short and simple, useless. No combo potential, no winning neutral, nothing. Avoid it. Up throw is a double punch upwards and deals 9.6% damage. This is the throw you want to use at early percent, since it can true combo into an up air. And at later percent, it conditions your opponent to either air dodge or challenge with an attack. Either way, a good throw to help claim stage control. And lastly, we come to the special moves. Neutral B is Chomp, a command grab where Wario continuously bites down on the enemy to absorb damage. It comes out on frame 8 and the bite deals 3.2% damage. Of course, remember to scale the rest of the bites down due to staling. The throw following the bite deals 6.3% damage. This move is fantastic. Frame 8 is really fast for a command grab. It will catch shielding opponents off guard with no window for reaction. At higher percents, this move will begin to kill much earlier than his other throws. Best used to catch ledge options since it nullifies neutral getup and jump getup. Side special is Wario's bike. This move comes out on frame 20 and the damage caused by this move varies on the speed the bike is traveling and the position the bike is in. The bike can simply run over opponents, hit them when turning around, and even wheelie them. All these moves deal a considerable amount of knockback, but the bike is best used as a projectile. The thrown bike deals a whopping 16% damage with a standard throw up close and 13.1% from a distance. A hard thrown bike, which is used by using a forward smash while carrying the bike, deals 15.3% damage up close and 16% from a distance depending on the opponent's position. Throwing the bike up softly will deal 19.7% damage to an opponent standing on the platform directly above, and 19.3% to an opponent standing on the top battlefield platform while thrown from the ground, and 19.7% when hitting opponents directly next to you. If you throw the bike up hard like an up smash, it deals 22.3% damage when thrown at someone standing on a platform above and also at someone standing directly next to you, and 20.6% at someone standing on the top battlefield platform when thrown from the ground. A falling bike deals 18.8% after being softly thrown upwards and 19.9% after a hard throw upwards. The bike as a projectile is fantastic for putting pressure on the enemy since it limits the options they can use in neutral, and when working alongside Wario himself, it puts the enemy in a seriously disadvantaged state. If the opponent is off stage, the bike is a really good tool for edge guarding and ledge trapping. Wario's up B is Corkscrew. It comes out on frame 6 and deals inconsistent damage, a solid recovery move, and decent out of shield option and combo breaker. However, it's very exploitable and prone to spikes. Outside of that, there is not really much use for it. Wario's down special is the Wario Waft, a fart that can be either completely useless or absolutely destructive depending on how long you wait for it to charge. Half waft and full waft are the only two that are worth using, so I will focus only on them. Let's start off with half waft. This move should be ready after about a minute. When used, it comes out on frame 5 and deals 31.9% damage. Wario's second best kill option, eradicating Bowser at 90% from center stage with no DI, and Pichu at 55% from center stage with no DI. Like previously stated, half waft is the second best killing option for Wario. The only one that is better is the full waft. The full powered waft takes just below 2 minutes to fully charge and has the ability to kill Bowser at 65% from center stage with no DI, and Pichu as low as 38% from center stage with no DI. This is a move you want to use only when the opportunity of a kill confirm for it arises, because if you whiff it, you have to wait at least a minute to use it again. Lucky for you, there is a few of them. The second hit of neutral air, up tilt, and a fast fall up air all true combo to both waft levels. A landing fast fall down air will true combo into a half waft. Just make sure you don't link the last hit, otherwise the recipient will be launched and a waft conversion will not be possible. The reason half waft is easier to convert from is because it comes out faster. Half waft activates on frame 5 and full waft on frame 9. And don't forget about the head hitbox Wario has after he uses a full waft, because this move can also be quite potent in killing. One last thing about the waft, it is excellent at edge guarding. If you catch an opponent off stage without a jump while carrying a full waft, don't hold it back. Let it rip and send them to the blast zone, or to recover if you have no bike. It sucks to have to do this, but let me tell you this, losing a waft is better than losing a stock. As soon as the match begins, you want to first check who your opponent is. For characters with massive disjoints like Lucina, Ike, and King Dedede, it's best to just play the neutral defensively. Respect the swords and hammer just enough by not overextending or even getting too aggressive, because those things will seize your attacks at the point of contact. Use Wario's amazing airspeed to weaver around the massive weapon and infiltrate as soon as you see an opening. For characters with a more rushed down, up close and personal brawler playstyle like Fox, Captain Falcon, and Ryu, you are going to want to play the neutral on equal terms with them. Take the time to learn their best options in the neutral and take the following notes. Which of their neutral options beat out your neutral options? Which of Wario's neutral options beat out theirs? And which ones trade? Once you have all that set, begin to play the neutral. I recommend a more passive-aggressive playstyle, as in put pressure on your opponent while simultaneously retreating. For the most part, they will get overzealous because they know that the more they wait out, the more they let Waff charge up. Their impatience will most likely force him to commit to an attack, and when they whiff, show no mercy. For projectile heavy zoner characters like Villager, Isabel, Lucas, and especially the Belmonts, you have to play their game. Due to Wario's short range nature and lack of practical projectile, they immediately start off in the advantage. Play cautiously and defensively while carefully observing their habits and patterns. Look for blind spots in their playstyle and position yourself for an invasion of their zone. Once the hole in their neutral is apparent, break in and abuse the living hell out of them. Most zoners don't have many options once you close the gap, so simply get in and stay in. For airborne heavy characters like Peach, Daisy, and Pichu, it's quite similar to brawlers, with the key difference being their strength lies in the air rather than on the ground. Fun fact, Wario also falls into this category. For big body heavy hitters like Bowser and King K. Rool, Wario in general does very well against them because their moves are very slow and their hurt boxes very large, making it really easy for him to get in and destroy in neutral. And lastly, we come to unorthodox characters like Wii Fit Trainer, Ice Climbers, and Pac-Man. For these, I just say learn the matchup. Their styles are too unique for me to generalize them. Well, technically speaking, at higher level plays, you need to learn each individual matchup, but some characters are so weird, learning the matchup from the get-go is the only option. If you win the neutral and manage to put your enemy in a disadvantaged state, it is now time to take their stock. For the most part, all you need to do is to make sure you throw or hit your enemy off stage. Wario is fantastic at edge guarding. Fair strings and down air will make sure characters with poor and exploitable recoveries say hello to the blast zone. For those with great recoveries like Bayonetta, Peach, and Zelda, who are not really gimpable, I say it's better to place the bike on stage and use it as a projectile and ledge trap your opponent. Simply throw the bike up at the ledge and put pressure with your attacks at roll distance. This way you can cover all ledge options. The bike takes care of normal get up jump, and get up attack, while Wario will be ready to punish any roll get ups. In the case where the enemy decides to get off the ledge, forcing them to re-grab or somehow avoid the bike, simply get in and continue the oppression. You still have the advantage after all. Chomp will work for those who neutral get up and shield the bike. Just make sure the bike isn't directly in front of you, or else Wario will eat that instead. If you feel uncomfortable trying to pull this off, just go for a forward throw. Either way, you will keep full control of the stage. If you are too far to punish the re-grab or facing someone who has a recovery with with a hitbox that goes over the ledge like Lucina, I suggest going for a down air over the ledge instead. To keep Wario in advantage against those directly above you is to apply some serious pressure with up airs. It's fast, has a deceptively large hitbox, and Wario can drift while using it, making it really hard for opponents to drop down and regain neutral. Also, Wario's up air is one potent move capable of dealing massive damage from one attack, and since up air is a great combo move, you can rack up that damage even more by following it up with more up airs to seriously wound the enemy. Of course, your advantage state will be more potent if you have Waft fully charged, because not only will you be able to use moves to convert into a big Waft kill, but it also causes mental distress on your opponent. They know that one wrong move will be the end of their stock, causing them to feel tilted, ultimately making rash decisions which you can massively exploit. There is not much to say here, since 1. Wario is not one to massively exploit, and 2. Disadvantage states grant you with a limited number of options to recover the neutral or to turn the tables. Most of the advice to give is universal rather than Wario specific, like being cautious of not using up your double jump quickly, save it for when you really need it, and also to mix up your get up and landing options. If you keep going for the same get up and landing, your opponent is going to catch on and punish you accordingly. The only Wario specific thing I can advise to avoid using in disadvantage is desperately going for the bike when thrown off stage. If you lose the bike, then you are screwed. The bike takes about 6 seconds to become usable again, and trust me, you are not going to have 6 seconds to get back on the ledge. I hope this guide will help you understand how Wario plays. So get out there and practice the Master of Garlic. Alright guys, thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed it or found it helpful, mind if you drop a like? It will really help on my channel. If you want to see more Smash Bros Ultimate content and more Nintendo and Japanese gaming in general, then please hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, aka the bell next to the subscribe button. If you want to see updates on my next videos or my Smash experience, then follow me on Twitter by clicking the link below. And if you want to see more from me but my upload frequency is not enough, then follow me on Twitch on the link below. I will begin to stream very soon. Till next time, adieu.